Hello. So me and my brother, we are on our way to a Ted Nugent concert. Ted Nugent is my biggest influence when it comes to my guitar playing. Absolutely love him. And it turns out this is the Adios Mofo tour, which is his farewell tour. So if I'm going to see him, this is it. And me and Austin, we like to carry cool things. And so this is one of the cool things that I want to carry this evening. I'm not telling you where I'm going to carry it. Probably figure that out. So, I'm not going to carry a 4Max. All right. I'm not going to carry my prized Espada, which I carried on the trip, but I'm not going to carry it later on this evening. But I will carry this, and I think I'm also going to take this right here, this Luzon. I like this knife. I like the design. I like the pocket clip. That's one of my favorite features about it, is that flat pocket clip. You can't even feel it in your hand. Pretty cool design, but I don't like this liner lock. I wish it was like the Tie-Light liner lock. It flames out, of course, but sometimes, yeah, I think like right here, see that lock face, that interface goes all the way to the right, and now let's see. So tonight, if I take this and somebody doesn't like that I have it and they take it away from me, I'm okay with that. So there it is, the Luzon. So I think it's going to be a strong liner lock. I just hate that the liner lock works like that, because otherwise it's a really good knife. If they would have put that traditional Tie-Light liner lock on there, I think it would have fixed the whole problem. So that's what I'm carrying. Austin, what you going to try to carry?
Well, I'm carrying somewhat light, somewhat heavy. I'm just carrying the Cold Steel Tie-Light, and I'm putting it pretty close to my belt buckle. That way, if something happens and, people wonder what's there, it's my belt buckle.
So I'm thinking that I might offer Austin something else that he might like to carry instead of that, because I'd hate for him to lose an XHP Tie-Light.
It's all right.
But because I have a Emerson Horseman right here, and it has VEF design serrations, and I'd rather him lose this that I've done a lot of modification on. But if he lost this, that would be mine.
Yeah.
What do you think, Austin?
I'll do it. I think you just want my Tie-Light.
But hey, if you get it passed,
Yeah.
it's your Tie-Light still, or it's everything's yours.
But something that I'm doing a little bit differently, I haven't showed this on camera yet. This is a Premier Body Armor t-shirt. It has two level 3A panels, front and back. And this is a test out thing. The shirt itself is kind of like an Under Armour shirt. Is that polyester, very thin stuff. And then you have a panel that covers just the very minimal basics or vitals. I can still get hit right here, but the trunk is safe. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to test that out and see how hot it is, and it's pretty hot. It makes me glad that I'm not a police officer. And also, we went to a gun store, and this is what I bought. This is a Rock Island Armory 1911. It is unloaded, and I've never owned a 1911. This is more of a carry size double stack 1911. It's 9mm, and it'll fit, all the double stack 9mm 1911 magazines. So I'm not just limited to this. I think this is 12 rounds, they said. It looks a little small to me, but I went to a gun store, and they had a big Rock Armory 1911, kind of 2011-ish style, and it was $1,000, and this was around $6 something. So I was like, hey, I think I want that, because I've been looking for a double stack 9mm 1911, and I really wanted the Springfield Prodigy, but that thing, it's considered a budget double stack 9mm 1911. This was a lot more affordable. So I got it, and I'm definitely not going to carry it to the concert, but they made a custom holster for it.
Right on the spot.
Right. I said, do y'all have a holster? We can make one for you. And this is a hybrid style. It's leather on one side, Kydex on the other.
Have you ever had a holster like that?
I have not. Some people don't like them. They feel they're not as safe, but I'll definitely try it out. But yeah, safety on. It seems to have a really good trigger. So I'm looking forward to shooting this.
I have a couple more things I want to introduce. So a lot of times when I travel or I go to a concert, what I'll do is I'll take an O-light with me, but this is not my biggest and latest and greatest O-light, just in case something were to happen with security. I don't see people having problems with flashlights, but sometimes people do. So this is this generation, this is the M2R Warrior, and they don't make this one anymore, and it's not like a collector or anything. I really like this light, but if something were to happen, I'm not losing my light that I really like. And another thing that I'm carrying is this palm pepper spray, because I went on the website of the place and they said nothing about pepper spray. So yeah, we'll see. So, and if you lose this, it's like what, $12?
Yeah, $12.
So, you know, I don't want to lose it, but you know.
Yeah.
So that's just some tips to go through concerts and stuff. A lot of times when it comes to security at concerts, they're trying to get so many people in, and if they actually did security, I mean, let's just say the concert starts at 7:30, it would be 10:30 before they got everybody in. I mean, if you actually did security for 70,000 people, it's just not going to happen. It's security theater, so we're going to try to get our stuff in. So thank you for watching, and have a good evening.
See what's in our honey hole.
Some of it's missing.
Did y'all hide some shit in
Yeah.
Where's my weed? Son of a bitch.
Some of it's stolen.
Okay. What all did we keep?
So we kept the Emerson and one of the palms.
That's my palm.
All right.
I kind of assumed that when I saw our leaf moved, or burnt. But what, Matt? What did you bring in?
There's a Luzon and another palm pepper spray.
No, what did you bring in?
Oh, that made it through.
Yeah. All right. I guess it's time to get an Uber. All right, Matthew. What did we all lose in our hiding spot?
So I lost my FGX Balisong, my palm pepper spray, and my Cold Steel large Luzon, which I brought to the concert as kind of a disposable knife because although I like the knife, the execution of the liner lock was really poor.
Yeah. What we got to keep was the Emerson Horseman, heavily modified, and the my palm pepper spray, all hidden in the same hole. And We think someone saw us put the stuff in there because it was not really visible if you were looking down at the hole. But
so I think next time, first off, you don't have to bring anything, but if you did want to bring something, I would go like to the other side of the building where there's not much traffic, and it probably would have been just fine.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it was a learning experience.
But Super Edge made it through the metal detector.
His Super Edge did make it through the metal detector. It was laced up in his shoe. That was interesting.
So I guess these are portable metal detectors, not like the ones that are at my prison. And so I think, and because the metal detectors at my prison, it will get whatever's in your shoe. And so I guess maybe the metal detector just didn't go that low.
Yeah. Probably, the portable stand, took up that space.
So that was really interesting.
Yeah. Matthew spotted Shemaine first before we saw Ted Nugent, and it was a good show. About 2 hours of non-stop Ted playing his guitar and, among other things, talking about his favorite subjects of politics and stuff. We both got shirts. I got a tour shirt. Matthew got an album shirt. And it was a good experience. We had a lot of fun. And you remember the name of that lady who sung?
It was like Lizzie something. I actually looked her up, and maybe we could annotate it or something like that.
She could sing.
Yeah.
She sang what the doctor ordered.
Just what the doctor.
Just what the doctor ordered, and she had some pipes. Anyways, that concludes my first legitimate rock concert. This, I've always wanted to go to kind of like the golden era of rock and roll, kind of concert thing, 1970s, 1980s, and get a tour shirt. And this was a lot of fun. I've seen Saving Abel, but that was at a biker rally, a much smaller venue. And this was a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. I'm a Satsu 5 and my brother Matt, and I'm out.